Carlie Ward. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, let's hear it for Carlie Ward. Big shout out to my Aunt Laura. She loves Carlie Ward. Wow.
I've got to start by telling you about arriving in America in Chicago that we believe is a bad state. The truth is it's not, and I'll tell you why. I arrive at Chicago, I come up to immigration, and I don't know quite what to expect. And the man just looks at me and he says, Nasara. Dr. Charlie Ward. They're waking up. And then he turned to the queue behind me and told them to find another queue. And he said, I need to take you with me. And he took me past all the counters to a private room where there was a lady who's been head of immigration in Chicago for 45 years. And she was just about to send somebody back where they'd come from. And she ditched them immediately, jumped up, flung her arms around me and said, Charlie, just so you know, I've been following you for 3 years. "95% of immigration are on your side. But nobody can talk about it." And then as I was talking to her, I had many immigration officers come up and talk to me and thank me for what we were doing. And then she said, do you remember talking about the lemon? And I said, yes, I do. She said, well, my niece had the 4th stages of cancer. And then she got COVID. And she said, I remember what you said. So I went and bought a big bag of lemons. And I put them in the freezer, and I said, don't worry about the salad, just eat this. And within 4 days, she started to get better. And within 6 months, the cancer had completely disappeared. And I can assure you, it wasn't just the lemons, it proves that God is working there. And he's working in Chicago. And that was pretty dark for many years. It's not anymore. People are waking up, but they're scared to tell people. And I understand that, because I was brainwashed as a young child. I was indoctrinated, so I understand. I understand what they're going through. It took me time to understand what the truth is. And I'll tell you right now, it's not about believing Charlie Ward. It's about believing what's within you. And you all need to connect to what's within you. And when you do that, you'll find your higher self. And when you do, then you'll start to understand what's going on. The first thing you'll find is peace. And when you find peace, this journey becomes easy. There's a lot of people out there that think this journey's been going on too long. I wish it was going on longer, because the bad people need to suffer. They've made us suffer for way too long. The other thing that happened on the journey here was on American Airlines. I was asked by the purser what I was doing, and I told her. And then she just said to me, all of the crew here are Trump supporters, but we can't talk about it. These are Chicago-based people. They're not allowed to talk about it. And it's a bit like Christians when I was younger. We weren't allowed to talk about it. We now need to learn to talk about it. But anyway, that's the housekeeping out of the way. The stuff that happened on the way here. Now, as most people in the room here know, that my main focus is, I've been the official spokesperson for the new financial system, the quantum financial system. Today I have some massive news for you. I only had permission earlier to tell you. I've been sat on this for a long time and it's very hard for me because I wanted to tell you all for a long time. We all know that BRICS, Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, went gold-backed earlier this year. We know that. We know that Saudi Arabia has joined them. We know that Argentina has joined them. We know that a few countries have joined them. The United Kingdom has a sterling token rather than the Great British Pound, but the banks don't know about it yet. And they're plugged in to the quantum financial system. And 48 hours ago, it went live. So what does that mean? What does that mean to you? What that means to you is that the deep state and the cabal now only have paper. The United States still has the US dollar. Behind the scenes, it now has the US note, the USTN for long term, and the US note is for transactions. The US note is gold backed. And at the moment, you get 1-to-1 US dollar to 1-to-1 note.